to the channel. Today's video is gonna be just me going through my Instagram DMs. Now I already done it before I even started the camera. I went through not all my DMs, majority of my DMs, and I looked for the top 5 most questions I do get asked. Also a lot from my clients as well. And I want to kind of address into one simple video. I can obviously make like 13 videos off of this, but just the top 5 questions that I do get the most, and kind of just address them here. It shouldn't take no more than, hopefully more than 10 minutes yet. Okay, so now, before I do get started with the video, I'm going to need you guys to do a couple things. Like the video, comment, subscribe. Remember, 1,000 subscribers and I'll be able to release the transformation video from before and after-ish. You know what I mean? So, keep in mind, you got to give me, you got to give to get. You know what I mean? So, and for you to get the transformation video and how I done it, you're going to have to give me one of these. And, of course, subscribe. So, let's get to the video. Keep this intro short as no jump. Now, my first question I do get asked, not in any particular order, just what I looked at. The first one I got was, how long should I be doing cardio? Now, this one is particular to each client, right? Not going to say every client should do an hour-long cardio session. Not going to say every client do 45 minutes, 30 minutes, etc. It's, to be honest, going to pertain to your goal specifically, right? Not every person going to be doing that same amount of cardio every single day, or even weekly, or even monthly. It's going to change based on your particular goal and your current fitness level, right? Of course, I wouldn't have you do HIIT cardio off the back, so you wouldn't be doing high intense 15 to 20 minute sessions. You of course be doing more lower intensity, and then raise up to more moderate, kind of increasing the load, increasing the intensity as time passes, right? So I wouldn't have anyone just off the back go off the back. Of course, I've done before and like maintained it, but not that I wouldn't suggest everyone to do it, because not everyone can actually stick to it. You know what I mean? So of course, like I've said, it's going to pertain to your specific goals. It's going to be more so predicated on your goal. So can't say you need to be 30 minutes, this and this. Kind of have the vibe of it. Of course, I do like to say a good rule of thumb is anywhere between 25 to 35 minutes is a good, decent time period if you're doing moderate, right? Because you don't want to, of course, neglect the fact that the biggest muscle that you want to really look forward to strengthening up isn't your bicep, isn't your chest, isn't your back, it's your heart. The heart is also one of the biggest muscles you do want to take care of. Probably the most important muscle that you have. So take care of it the best you can. It's kind of a must, right? Now, I'm looking at my second question. How do I burn fat fast? I mean, I can't just blankly, boom, do this, and this. That's not, I can't particularly do that, right? But in order for you to burn fat, of course, you're going to have to take into account the energy expenditure that you're currently having now. Like, what are you doing to burn calories, and what are you taking in? Keep in mind, rule of thumb, calories in versus calories out, right? If you're eating 16 damn donuts a day and you probably only doing 20 minutes of cardio, no weightlifting, you're going to be more so in a surplus than you are in a deficit. Point blank period. There's no way I'm going to be able to see you eat in our workout, right? So if you want to burn fat faster, of course it can't be like, hey, do this and this, but safe per se, the higher the deficit, the quicker you are to burn fat. But you also got to keep in mind, the more you work out, the less you eat, sure, you will burn fat faster. But you also got to keep in mind, the faster you trying to get that weight off is probably just as fast as you can gain that weight back. So of course, be smart about it. Take into account, eat less. Smart, right? I don't want you overeating, or just eat where you need to be. Eat on your maintenance, right? Eat rather than a slight deficit. Just make sure that you're not overdoing it, right? Do what's best for your body. Feel it out. You don't have to eat until you don't have to eat to be like bloated until you're full. Eat until you're satisfied, right? Eat slower so your body can actually take into account that, okay, you feel pretty satisfied, right? Take into account, listen to your body, and move on from there. And you will lose fat if you work out hard and eat correctly. Ooh, number 3. Okay. How long do you think it'll take to get to my goal? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can't tell anybody that, right? I can easily say, okay, based on the way you look, right? If you were to take this specific style of training, I'm having you do this specific diet, I can easily be like, okay, based on the way you look, based on how you've been doing recently. If you've been a client of mine for a certain amount of time, I can say easily, okay, in the next 2 months you will probably drop another 10 pounds and get to your goal within the next 2 months, like easily within the next 8 weeks, right? Now, granted, actually, if I'm taking like a more slower lifestyle approach, of course, if you want to, of course, go hard, you want to lose about 2 to 3 pounds a week, that's a different training method. But keep in mind, if you're like starting off, if you're a little older, I count back like, yeah, 16 weeks is going to be at your goal. Because I do have to take into account your age, your current physical levels, and I want to take it safe. I don't want to, of course, rush you doing anything that's going to hurt you at all. I got to be smarter. The goal with you, specifically for an older clientele, is to work smarter, not harder. That's also the rule of thumb for everyone. But specifically when you're older, you want to be more safer. You know what I mean? Of course, when I'm looking at each different client, I don't want to rush it because they have a wedding coming up. They want to get ready for a show. They want to do X, Y, and Z. Of course, there's different methods that I can do to kind of speed up the process, right? But we don't to have a fine tooth comb like, hey, you're going to be this day and time is where you're going to be at your goal specifically. Your body may work faster than what I'm thinking, or it may work slow as well. We do check-ins, right? So are you also checking with yourself? And so each client or each person that even talks to me, hey, don't weigh yourself every single day. Worry about the way you look. Kind of focus on that. Not how much you weigh, but weigh yourself at least once a week to kind of get an idea. Of course, have a good measurement on a weekly basis. How you're dropping weight, if you're maintaining your weight, if you're losing weight, if you're even gaining weight. You want to keep track of it on a weekly basis. Don't stress it daily because easily from Monday to Sunday, you can, in between there, have lost a pound, gained 3 pounds, but then dropped it. Your body's going to fluctuate. That's how your body works. It's going to fluctuate. There's no way you're going to stick to one simple way every single day. It's going to fluctuate. Say one day you go out, drink extra water, or you don't drink any water because you're on a 13-mile hike and you left your bottle at home, right? A lot of different variables that can come into a play. But when it comes down to how fast you can get to your goal, of course, like how fast you can lose weight is, of course, going to be based off of specifically if you want to say your goal was to lose fat. Yes, the higher the deficit, the quicker you're going to be able to lose weight, right? Now, if you're, of course, looking to build muscle, take some supplements. Okay, I can't suggest that, but per se, if I were to advise how to do so, yeah, I'll say do so. That's what you want to do. I don't suggest it. I'm not a big advocate for it. I'm also not knocking anyone for taking it. To each his own. Now, what am I on? Question 4 or 5? Oh, this is the funniest question I get a lot, actually. I got this question at least 20 times. Question number 4. Why my six-pack isn't showing yet? Now, a lot of my clients, specifically, this is the majority from my clients, right? Say they've been on a specific protocol, a specific routine. I put them on, they're like, why is it not showing, blah, 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 blah. You got to keep in mind 2 things. Your diet, and there needs to be something under there to show, right? Meaning you need to have a developed abdominal structure, right? Keep in mind when it comes to the abdominal structure, your transverse abdominis, of course, your rectus abdominis, your obliques, right? Your serratus, all those have to be developed. You have to work them out. You can't just not do anything at all and lose weight but not show anything, right? You got to keep in mind that to be a muscle there too, though. It's why you see people like Halfthor Bjornsson, who's like 300-some pounds, but you can still see six-pack because his abs are pretty developed, especially with an insane amount of weight. Your core is engaged consistently. So, of course, you have to develop your abs for them to be able to show. You have to have something to show. Right? You can't just be able to just lose weight, lose all that weight, and there's nothing to show. Lose the weight, something will show if there's something there that is developed. So I'll say, hey, find a great ab routine. If you need one, let me know. I probably should do a video about a great ab routine. Probably going to be doing it next week or later on this week because this video should be up Monday, meaning Wednesday should be the ab routine video. Ain't demonstrating a damn thing. I'll put a bunch of pictures so you to see. Yeah, because until I figure out a good gym to film at, hell, I ain't about to be doing anything in this room. You know how weird that is? You know how cramped this is? Plus, it's like my half studio setup / man cave. So, yeah, anyway. Yeah, remember. Develop your abs. Keep in mind multiple movements. Don't focus just linear, but also transversal. and lateral, right? All these things accompany your abs, right? The core itself. The better you are core-wise, and when you lose that fat, you better be able to see your abs faster. So all you guys on my Instagram who keeps asking that question, remember, you're not going to be able to see your abs unless you develop them. Okay? Develop them. Keep telling you that. Especially you, Donnie. Question number 5. Best protein to eat. Now if I were to have to pick my top 3, my top 3 would be chicken breast. Is 1. 2, ground turkey. And 3, tilapia. I love tilapia, right? Tilapia, of course, very low in fat, high in protein, low in calories. Love it, right? So you look for 4 ounces, looking up what? If I'm correct, oof. Hey, let me fact check myself. Let me just go on my my thing real quick. It shouldn't be a lie. Hurry up. Don't my doorbell. I had top yesterday. That's crazy. Yeah. Per serving, you are looking at 90 calories, 2 grams of fat, 20 grams of protein for only 4 ounces. Right? Not a lot. Right? Now keep in mind with chicken, high in protein, low in fat, as well as ground turkey. Depending if you want to get, say, personally, I don't get anything lower than 93.7. I even go as well as say yesterday I also did 99.1. Not the greatest tasting, but of course if I want to have days I want to, of course, pick and choose where I want my fat to come from. Yes, I'll choose 99.1 ground turkey, right, as of course my source of protein, what I want to take in. I don't have to worry about I already had too much fat because it is, and I have to cut this down. Well, I want to, of course, be smart with it. So I plan each individual meal, of course, throughout the whole day, conspiring through the whole week, right? Of course, at the end of the day, each person is a little different. Some people may not like chicken. They might not like tilapia, right? That's why there's always a bunch of different varieties. Of course, you can have bison, you can have ground beef, you can have, how many fishes are there? You got salmon, cod. There's a whole lot of different protein choices you can have. But yeah, if I were to have a top 5 list, it will be chicken, ground turkey, tilapia, cod, and bison is my top 5. But I personally just stick to my top 3: chicken, turkey, and tilapia. I don't really like the way cod tastes, but it's high in protein. But I eat it every now and then to give me that protein push I know I didn't need. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is my top 5 question I do get a lot on Instagram. So I'm gonna post this video on my Instagram story because I know I'm not gonna post a video. I'm gonna post a little thumbnail to let you guys know, hey, all the questions I know you guys are gonna keep asking me, just go straight to this video, right? Of course, if you want to go more in depth and detail to each individual client, because of course each client is super different and unique to their own. Of course, let me know, DM me, comment on this video, do what you need to do to get in touch with me. And of course, I can get in detail into your specific essentials for sure. Now, of course, remember, like the video, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. But guys, remember, today is not the past, and it's not the future. It's the present. Now live it to the fullest.